to be a pretty good spot for it. So, what's this video about? Sleep. How crucial is sleep? I would say it's pretty crucial. It is responsible for how much muscle you put on. It's responsible for how fast you can recover. It's responsible for how focused you can be throughout the day, and that includes your gym session. It includes how high your testosterone is on a daily basis. It determines how high your cortisol is, which is your stress hormone. If you get less sleep, testosterone is slightly lower. Cortisol is higher. I don't know how much higher the cortisol is and how much lower the testosterone is, but for sure something is hiring, which is the stress hormone, and the anabolic hormone, testosterone, is lowering. I don't know how much, but it is. Sex drive will go down. Motivation for life, to have an optimistic viewpoint on things, goes down. It affects so much, yet people neglect it. And then they wonder why they're got no sex drive, or their performance in the gym is shit, or they're not putting on muscle. They can't gain strength. Motivation's down. I'm not a big motivation guy, but I mean, you should have a little bit. But you should do it anyway, but you might as well make it as efficient as possible by getting a lot of sleep. That will help you stay in the zone, on the way to the gym, whatever, throughout the entire day. You're more focused. You're not sluggish. So now, frequency of your sleep, or how often. What I want to say is, are you going to bed at the same time every day? That's what I was getting to. Because your sleep timing is very crucial. Your body, if we can almost think of it as it has its own memory for when you went to sleep last time, it'll get in a rhythm. And we call that circadian rhythms, where you really want to be going to bed around the same time each night. Give or take an hour, but it really shouldn't be multiple hours different. Because you'll find that you wake up at the same time, or around the same time, no matter what. Because the sun's coming up, or that's just when your body was waking up for most of the time for your entire life. But you'll get better sleep if you can basically program yourself to just go to bed within an hour of the same time. So if you're going to bed at 10 p.m., let's say, if you work a regular job, you can probably wake up if you're working a 9 to 5, depends if you go to the gym in the morning or after, but it doesn't matter. I think 8 hours would be 6 a.m., 9 hours would be 7 a.m., something like that. If you work overnight, you're a little bit fucked. You're just not ever going to fully recover, because the body's not meant to sleep at night. It's just not. You can force yourself to do it, and you might feel pretty good, but you're not going to be 100% recovered ever. Body's not meant to sleep during the night. It's meant, or during the day, I meant. It's meant to sleep at night. It's not meant to sleep during the day, right? Because you work throughout the night and then you fall asleep in the morning. It is what it is. But for the people that have regular jobs, try and go to bed at the same time. You'll find that you can fall asleep easier. You'll be more recovered. You won't have any of this brain fog that people talk about. But for me, I think it really changes your optimistic viewpoint on life when you have shit sleep. Sex drive is less, which to me, your testosterone's lower. I mean, that kind of goes together, right? So cortisol is a little higher, which is a catabolic hormone, breaking down. So you really want to be as least stressed out as possible besides the workout, which is extremely stressful because we're breaking down muscle tissue. We're not building there. And then after, you want to chill out. And that is when the muscle will be built. So that's the video. I think that's something people can take and use. And you should experience this. You should know when you wake up if you're recovered or not. Within seconds, you should know. You just know. You know if you're recovered or not. And you definitely know if you're not recovered. You know, if you go out and drink 10 beers, 20 beers, or some shit like that, you're not gonna sleep very good. And if you choose to do that, just accept that. You know, no matter what. But yeah, so that's it.